Welcome to DCL Talk Show. Uh, hope everybody had a wonderful long weekend, and that's the first break that we get in Michigan. So, hopefully, everybody enjoyed, and we'll quickly jump into our show. Welcome to the show, Imti.
Yeah, thanks, Jagan. Welcome to all our listeners yet for yet another episode of DCL Talk Show on DCL Radio. Uh, Welcome back again after the long break. So, hoping everybody got a good break and ready to go for this weekend. So,
Okay, welcome to the show, Dinesh.
Oh, thank you, Jagan bro. Hello, MT, and hello to all the listeners. Welcome back. Looking forward to the rest of the season. All pumped up and geared up with the better weather.
VeeJay is supposed to join us. I don't see him yet, so I will start with Dinesh. Okay,
Sure.
Dinesh, can we start with Pool B?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, the f- the Pool B first game is SLCC Legends versus FCC Agni, and you can start it from there.
Okay. So yeah, FCC Agni versus Legends. Agni batted first. So not much. There was like consistent wickets which kept going pretty much from the second over. There were not that many ducks, I should say, but quite a few single-digit scores. Only mentionable score with double digits was Amin with 12 from 28 balls was a good contribution there. So not that great of a batting performance. Probably we should give it to the legends bowling with the likes of Guru, Naga, and Shrikant and Harish. All of them performed really well. And the newfound bowler in legends, probably not newfound in terms of form. The captain Satish Kumar has been doing pretty well with the ball. 3 wickets for 10 runs in 3.3 overs. Then Guru Naga. Literally untouchable. 3 wickets for 8 runs with an economy of 1.6, and good contribution from Sai Pratap as well. 2 wickets for 8 runs. 48 was what FCC Agni were able to make in 22.3 overs. They tried what they could, but the Legends bowling proved to be pretty strong for them. So chasing, not the greatest of starts. They lost Prashant in the second over itself for the score of 8. So the opening partnership didn't go too well. A string of wickets kept falling until eventually Sampath came and hit that 4 to settle the affair to win in 16.4 overs. Decent enough contributions, I would say, considering that they were chasing a pretty low score. I don't know how much of the batting order was shuffled around because of the low score, but nevertheless, 5 wickets and batting 16.4 overs for legend standards, I think they might be slightly disappointed. But credit to the bowlers to have kept them at bay for how long they did. Good contributions from Shahanur Khan with 2 wickets. And Millen, I thought, came pretty late in the bowling order. I would have expected him to be bowling one change at least. But a wicket for him and Satish as well. So decent enough victory for Legends. They won by 5 wickets. Congrats to Legends, and better luck next time for Agni. Next game is. Are you calling it, or I can just go with the flow?
Please go with the flow.
Yeah. So the next game, Motor City versus Cover Drive Cricket Club. Much awaited game for Motor City. They couldn't really establish themselves in the past games. Here, the captain led from the front with a solid contribution of 27 from 41 balls with strike rate of 65. So good contribution from Bhargav. Good support from Hari with 9, and Aravind with 10 runs, and Karthik Rengarajan with 12. And to finish things off, Dinesh Rajakannan with 18 with a strike rate of 180 with 2 sixes to finish things off. They settled for 112 in 25 overs with 8 wickets. Good batting performance by Motor City considering what's happened in the previous games. Um, uh, Praneeth was the chief contributor from a bowling front with 3 wickets for 15 runs. Santosh and Ramesh picked up a couple each. So with a target of 113, cover drive didn't start off too well. They lost Vamshid in the third ball of the chase itself. And after that, there was a decent enough stand of 15 between Praneeth and Azad. Um, and nothing much after that till Srinivas and Manikam came and scored 20 from 34 with a boundary. They folded for 79 and 24.4 overs. Good bowling performance from Siranjeev and Hari Shankar, 3 wickets each. Hari having a better economy of 3. Good contributions overall from Tarak and Karthik Kesavantam as well, 2 wickets each. Comfortable win for Motor City, much awaited is what I'm thinking for them. Hopefully, they can kickstart their campaign from now on. Well done, and better luck next time for Cover Drive Cricket Club.
So the experienced team won.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I mean, Bhargav has been around right from the Tamil Pasanga days, right? So
yes,
yeah, so
yes.
good, and happy to see him contribute. So yeah, end of the day, DCL is all about experience, right? So for
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah. And I mean, big shout out to Bhargav. I know him from close friends, having played for Motor City last year. He tries to keep an organic setup, not trying to go handpick players. So whoever sets well with them is what he goes for. So congrats to Bhargav and the team. So the next one, probably the most talked about game of
No, so
that.
before you get into that game, let me
Uh-huh.
ask you this: do you
Sure.
call this one a surprise, or I want to ask both of you. Uh,
Be- between
Local
Motor
boys
City
versus
and
no,
the next one. Okay, good.
yeah, local boys versus strikers. Do you call that one um, um, what do you call a surprise game, or you know strikers are like that?
Probably
You know,
Imti should answer that first, then I'll come.
Imti, Imti, are you there?
Well, yeah. So can you hear
Yeah,
me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I
yes.
can hear you.
So I don't know if you remember, but when we were doing the predictions last week, I did mention that it would definitely not be a cakewalk for strikers. It would be a difficult one.
Yes,
But local boys proved me wrong with additional also by winning this game. So I think local boys were doing good, and it is a surprise for me. Yes, so beating strikers because they're having 3 wins in a row and then coming against strikers and winning that game. So I think it was a
I want to
surprise.
remind you one, guys. And last year they beat GLCC. Okay,
Local boys. Yeah.
local boys. Yes.
See, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what I'm saying. So last
yeah.
year it was just one off probably, but now that if they do this consistently, then yeah,
Yeah.
they can be a reckoning force.
Okay, I mean, having played along with most of the local boys as UCA back in the 25th year, they ended up beating Troy Hawks. So pretty much this core team played that game, and Parthiv umpired that game. So Parthiv should have good memories of what local boys can do to a big team. So I don't know if there was any sort of misleading thoughts going into this game that it could be easy win or not. But all the credit to local boys. So I don't know if I can call this a surprise. The only thing, the surprising fact is that strikers were coming off, as MT was mentioning, is like 3 wins, right? So that's the only surprising fact. But the local boys winning is not the surprising fact. It's the big thing. You have to look at from two different standpoints, right? Local boy is absolutely capable of toppling anyone, is what Imti had predicted last week, even though it was called for strikers. So these are my thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now Preet sent a message saying that they won't beat GLCC again. So
Local boys.
lo- yeah. So
Mm. So,
uh,
so you have to go with your regular prediction about GLCC, right? Come on. Yeah. If
Okay.
DLCC don't play to local boys level, probably that might come true. If they play to local boys level, then it's going to be tough. That's what Jagan bro is going to say. So yeah. Okay, coming to the game itself, strikers batted first. Pretty decent start considering our DCL game is like they were able to see the batting power play through. So Sujay with 12 out of 26 was a good contribution. Parthiv didn't contribute much. So Dinesh and 22 out of 34, and Vraj Patel 17 out of 17 were the top order contributors there. Then nothing much to write about. All a couple of decent enough contributions from Shan and even Kishore Mahajan and Sagar. 93 from 25 overs. I think midway through, strikers would have been decently happy with what they've done so far in 3 games. I don't know how much of complacency was there or not, but strikers would have been decently happy. So from a bowling front, happy to see the core part of it, the Satya, Sendils, Arun, and Srinivasan, all of them bowling. And I thought there were too much of shuffling going on in the local boys bowling before this, and even in the batting. But good to see the core coming back. Big surprising factor for me to see Srini not opening the bowling and coming only a third change is a big surprise. But kudos to Satya, 2 wickets for 8 runs, and Sendil has been bowling really well so far. 3 wickets for 19 runs, and Arun with this slow, loopy off spinners picking up those 2 wickets as well. So good contributions from all of them. And Krishna towards the end picked up a wicket to get them all out for 93. So as I said, I don't know how much of complacency was there from strikers bowling front, but nevertheless, knowing what Srini can do, Prashant tried to stick around till about 4.4 overs, but Srini a pretty good strike rate of 70, 39 from 55 balls with 1-4. So good innings. Known for his aggressive approach. Good to see him keep rotating with just 1-4 to have gotten 39 runs. Good accumulation from Srini. So he's back to form, and very happy to see him open. I think he might have been tried in the middle order, but I don't really remember if he was. But off late, he's been going down the order, which might not suit too well. Then a good contribution from Naren, 16 from 41 to steady the ship, to get a good partnership along with Srini. Then Satya came in and contributed with 10 out of 17, and Arun along with Satya were able to do the job. 24.3 overs is what they took, but eventually a win is a win for local boys. A big victory for them. From bowling front, nothing much. A wicket each for Parthiv, Swapnil, and Sujay, along with Dinesh. But the only credit to them would be they dragged it as far as they did. That's the only credit for strikers. But as we said, with a lot of different things being said, probably I don't know if I can call this an upset or not, but definitely most talked about game of that week. Maybe good win for local boys, strikers. A good wake up call for them. Hopefully they get back on a winning streak.
Okay, you have one more game: Hitman
Yeah,
versus Cheetahs.
Cheetahs. Yep, that's lined up
Yeah.
next. Okay, so Cheetahs batted first in this game, and this one, I think the initial thoughts were that Hitman could get this, but Cheetahs, with the F40 starting, quite a few of their prominent names from the past few games went playing this. A good contribution from Rupendra, 11 out of 22, and Pratik Girish as well. Good to see him bat as well. So 11 for him as well. And Nikul Mulay can definitely bat way up in the order than where he's coming right now, 15 out of 21, along with 13 extras, got the score to 76. Good bowling performance from, I call him Bumrah, Aditya, with 4 wickets for 10 runs. Good straight arm. Need to be very careful playing this guy. So Hitan with a couple of wickets as well, along with Chetan and Santosh, a wicket each. Little surprised to see Santosh just getting the one over. I think a loopy off spinner. Santosh can be used a little up, is what my thoughts were looking at the bowling card, but the rest of it seems to be all medium pacers till Santosh. So, uh, anyway, 76 Hitman with the form they were coming in would have been quite confident to get this far better than what they did eventually. But did not start too well, losing Syed in the second over itself. Then Santosh had to anchor with a patient 35 strike rate, 15 from 42. Decent enough support from Chetan and Srijit with 9 each. Especially Srijit, I think they had to steady the innings with wickets falling all around them. Then Hithin and Bumrah again, Aditya had to put that partnership to get them over the line. Um, with 9 wickets, it was pretty tense trying to follow the last few overs or last few deliveries. With 9 wickets down, eventually they managed to get over it. So good contributions, 13 from Hithin and 12 from Aditya. They ended up winning it by 1 wicket in the 24th over. So good victory for them. Well fought victory, I would say, but they would be pretty disappointed, Hitman. Good contributions from Vamshi. Yeah, 3 wickets for 12 runs, along with Shrikant, Nikil Mulai, and Pratik Girish, all of them picking 2 wickets each. As I said, hard fought victory for Hitman. Nevertheless, a win is a win. They'll take it. Probably no bonus points for sure, but they'll take it, I suppose.
Okay, with that, you have completed all your games. And before I go to Imti for Pool C games, I just would like to tell our listeners that in our DCL Premier League, which is T90, is starting from next week. The first game will be on June 6th, I guess.
Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday. The first game will be on Tuesday. We
Yeah.
have 10 teams, and uh, they are grouped in two: Group A, Group B, and Group A teams are Karnataka Royal Challengers, Kerala Blasters, Konasima Kings, Punjab Knight Riders, Tamil Nadu Super Kings. These are all in Group A. And Group B, Andhra Titans, Chennai Rockers, Gujarat Lions, Hyderabad Hawks, Mumbai Indians. Okay, and Karnataka Royal Challengers is uh, 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 the captain of Karnataka Royal Challengers is
Nishant.
Nishant Shivakumar. Kerala Blasters is Adarsh Nair. Konasima Kings, Kartikeya Chella. Punjab Knight Riders, Yogesh Mittal. Tamil Nadu Super Kings, Vinod. Andhra Titans, Venkat Ravikiran Kolla. Chennai Rockers, Ranjit Palaniswamy. And Gujarat Lions, Maulik Patel. Hyderabad Hawks, Santosh Kakulavaram, Mumbai Indians, Pardev Mehta. Okay, it's going to be very interesting, and especially T90 last year, the scores were very good, and I'm hoping for a blasting batting records here uh, in this Premier League. Especially with most of the teams they added a lot of stars. For example, say for GLCC, Navpreet Singh is there.
In
Um,
playing for Tamil Nadu Super Kings.
Tamil Nadu Tamil Nadu Super Kings, and Abhishek is also playing for Tamil Nadu Super Kings,
Yeah.
and you know both are very good hitters, especially Navpreet Singh. And I'm thinking at least one team will suffer big time with his bat. Okay, he's um,
Yeah, I,
es-
I I was looking at the teams
Yeah.
earlier today, and it was an interesting mix, like seeing some names in some of the unexpected teams, if I can
yeah,
say that.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but kudos to the committee to bring some interest into this T90 format by making it an IPL style. So, congratulations on that, and hopefully it will be a big success this year. And looking forward to the games and following the teams here. So.
Yeah, so hopefully next year, next week, we will do something, a shorter one. So maybe on, see, every week there are only 4 games and
Correct.
a half an hour schedule, maybe sometime Monday or something. If you guys are available, or I'm planning to do something like that. Okay, a separate one, not
Okay.
Okay.
with the
Yep.
DCL one. Okay.
So
Um,
quick fact is like it is T90 aka 180, right? It's only 180 feet is the boundary, is what I heard. Is that true?
yes, 60 yards.
Yeah. So okay, we'll see. Every misset can go over, is what I'm hearing from people.
So yeah, that's exactly why. There are
So
some
it's truly IPL style. Shorten the
IPL style.
boundaries and make it
Yes.
more batting friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we are looking
Entertain.
for yeah, yeah. Okay,
It's
good.
going to be very entertaining. And see, we know some teams have a lot of stars in them. Okay, who can change the match in a blink of a second. And there are some teams, nobody knows about them. Like for example, take if you look at Konosima Kings, um, you hardly find a known name in there. So there'll be a lot of surprise. So these are all the things we have to look out for.
So, quick question, Jagan. Is there
Yeah,
a roster limit like in our DCL
it is
regular
18, 18,
18? Okay.
18.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I saw some less number of players in some teams and some were like around 18.
See,
So
I mean,
just
Karnataka
curious.
Royal Challengers, there is one opening. Kerala Blasters, there are three openings. Konasema Kings, one opening. Okay.
Right.
Punjab Knight Riders, three openings. Tamil Nadu Super Kings,
No
they have
offense.
they
Okay.
have they have they have 20. How they have 20, I don't know. I need to check
Okay.
whether it is 20 or 18. I'm thinking it is only 18, but
Okay.
I could be wrong. It's 20. Okay.
Yeah,
Andhra Titans, 17 means another three they can add. Chennai Rockers is the shortest and sweetest
yeah, yeah.
roster, and they have 14, and their chemistry is going to be very good. That's what I'm expecting.
So Chennai
Okay.
Rockers is Ranjit
Ranjit,
Yeah, Ranjit
Pokris.
or
Pal.
It's like
okay,
Pokris,
okay,
yeah.
technically
AKA,
okay,
Pokris are playing here.
AKA
okay.
Um,
Pokris. Yeah.
uh, so let's see whether these guys emulate what Dhoni did. Right. Okay. There are two teams from one is Tamil Nadu Super Kings and the other one is Chennai Rockers. So it's going to be interesting to see. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
all in all, this is what I felt. Group B is very strong with the players that I know.
Yeah.
I know all these players playing for Group B, and in the Group A, I feel it is a little weak when compared to Group B. So um, so
And
based on that, I'm expecting a blast in both the groups. Okay.
no, I
So
think
yeah,
see,
just
Group A, right? Imti, sorry to interrupt. Is like other than KRCC, aka Punjab Knight Riders. So I think the rest of it is all chemistry based. For example, Kerala Blasters is like I'm happy to see Kerala Blasters going through there. It's like I'm really looking forward to see what they can do with Neil and Gino. I thought Philip Thomas, yeah, Prabhat, and led by Adarsh Nair. So very happy to see Kerala Blasters. The name itself is like awesome.
Yeah.
yeah.
Imti, go
So
ahead.
I
Sorry.
would yeah, sorry. Just quickly before we turn back to Pool C games. So just for the benefit of the viewers, do you want to talk about the format of the like? Is it round robin and then the top two from each pool go to play the playoffs? Is that how it is going to be?
Top
Or
two
the
from see, everybody plays with against each other in every group.
Mhm.
Okay. And there will be one game where they have to play a cross pool. Okay. Top will pay the bottom like that. Okay.
Oh,
Total
cross
six
pool.
games.
Okay.
Cross
Wow.
pool.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And after that, the top two from the pools will directly go to semifinals.
Okay.
Okay. And number two and number three from each pool, they'll fight it out for the second semi-final spot.
Ah, okay. So it's okay.
Okay.
So basically, top three from each pool qualify for the
Qualify
like.
for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So it's going to be interesting.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. With that, let's jump to our pool C. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I have to bring in this T90 so that people will get that fever.
No,
into their
that's a
mind.
good ad there for T90, just showcasing the new format,
Yeah,
and hopefully we'll see some good games and a cracker of performances. So
yeah. I cracker in the sense I want all these games to be as close as possible to so that it um, entertains DCL family a lot. You know,
Yeah.
so that's
The only issue, I think, it's a weekday 6:45 start is what it is. Weekdays is the toughest challenge for, I think, all the teams, not just
but I thought it was still a good hit last year with the limited teams that we had. T90 format
yes,
was
yeah,
yeah,
still a
yeah,
hit,
it was.
is what I
yeah,
thought last year.
yeah. It was a good hit last year. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay.
Okay, so going
Okay.
back to the Pool C games the last week, starting off with FCC versus Detroit Titans. I thought Detroit Titans, after two low-scoring thrillers that they had, and they won those two games, I think this was a relief for their batting from their batting department. Not a, a big score here, but it's still a mid-level score, I would say. And thanks to their very steady start, I thought, and they batted first. Interesting was FCC actually won the toss and elected to bowl, putting Detroit Titans into bat. And I think there was the reason would be the first two games that Detroit Titans struggled with their batting, and they wanted to emulate that same performance probably. But Detroit Titans, I think, had a steady start, and they made sure that they did not lose early wickets and tried to lay a foundation thanks to Prajwal, who scored 25. Then in the middle order, Vihar, Praveen contributing with 24 runs, 15 runs, and then uh, they, they they had a good such steady start, but they couldn't really increase the momentum. Is what I thought. It was still a below par score, 97 for their batting lineup. But after the first two games, this would definitely be a relief for Detroit Titans. Again, in the bowling department for FCC, I thought Karthik was the pick of the bowlers with 3 wickets. Pradeep Kalmat, Sri Harsha chipping in with wickets. But overall, I thought FCC did good job to restrict them to 97. They would have hoped for even lesser score. But because of the foundation that Prajwal laid, I think they had that decent score of 97, Detroit Titans. Going into Chase, FCC at one stage looked the favorites to win this one because they were almost like 56 for 2 around the 13th over. And at that stage, all they needed was around 40 runs in the next 12 overs. But then, thanks to absolute brilliant bowling performance from Parag, who was the main reason for the downfall after that brilliant start that FCC got. He picked up 5 wickets for 15 runs in his five over quota. But I thought it was FCC's game to lose because after that brilliant start, I thought they really lost their way. Also, Detroit Titans again being saved by their bowling effort. I would say 3 games in a row. Even though they put a good score, decent score here, again it was their bowling department that came to the rescue. So I think there are some things that Detroit Titans need to kind of focus on their batting, and once I think that is sorted out, they will be a very good team and a very strong team to beat. Again, like if you look at the batting scorecard from FCC, I think their openers Satish, Chetan put up good scores on the top, double digits. Chetan Bhadravati scoring 28, the top scorer there. Then the second top scorer is extras, 17 runs. Even though the bowling saved them, I think 17 extras is a bit too much, considering uh, the opponents only scored 80. So the percentage of extras is higher. But all in all, I think a win is a win. I think this will definitely add to their confidence. 5 points in the bag and looking good with 3 wins in a row. Detroit Titans, FCC. I think they 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 were almost winning this game, but then somehow lost the way. And uh, on and off season so far, hopefully after the break they'll bounce back and put in some steady performances. Is what I'm thinking. Uh, then the next game on my list is Spartans versus United Raptors. So again, United Raptors was no match to Spartans here in this. They just I thought it was a one-sided game. Once United Raptors batted first, winning the toss, they put up a huge score of 152. That is what they're known for. The last season we saw at least like 8 to 9 scores of 100 plus from United Raptors with their batting might, and I think this year with the new additions, they'll definitely try to repeat those batting performances, and they will be really glad that Kaushik Chapidi, their addition this season, has struck form with this game, scoring 62 runs from 50 balls, 2 fours, 7 sixers. And that would be a real good sign for Raptors. And then he was well supported by Pradeep, Hitesh, scoring 35 runs, and that top middle order looks very good on the scorecard. And with that kind of start, I think the lower middle order just went for their shots and tried to get some quick runs in the end. Overall, 152 runs, a huge score in 25 overs. Again, in the bowling, not much to talk. Abhishek Singh Katewad was the pick of the bowlers with 4 wickets. All the other bowlers kind of going for some runs, and almost 8 bowlers being used trying to control the run scoring from United Raptors. Once 152 halfway, Spartans had a big mountain to climb. Again, United Raptors obviously favorites after putting up that big score. But I thought Spartans kind of had a steady start. Their top order kind of trying to stay there and not give early wickets, and letting Raptors take away the game quickly. But again, like apart from the top 3 or 4, not much contributions, and uh, I thought it was again like just the scoreboard pressure that would have done this to their batting lineup. Apart from the 3 scores in the top, 19 from Akhil, 11 from Sandeep, and 13 from Ishwar. Not much in the batting card there to talk. Again, in the bowling department for Raptors, Abhilash Dhanamudi, 3 wickets, and then Ashok Reddy Bhavanam, their captain this year, picking 5 for causing that damage in the Spartans batting lineup. Overall, a very comfortable win for United Raptors. They're looking very good, except for that one glitch they had against GLCC. I think they're really looking good. 3 out of 4 wins. With 15 points. So looking good. Raptors again yet for another playoff this season.
I somehow I don't
Uh,
see Chanakya Lokam playing for Spartans.
He's playing for Red Rebels.
yeah, he's playing for Red Devils.
Oh, he changed the teams. Wow.
Yeah.
So Red Devils is actually looking very good. It has
Hmm.
good
Yeah,
bunch of
Gagan
players,
Singh.
and I
Yeah,
think they're
Gagan
a team
Singh,
to watch
Swarna
out for
Rahul.
this season
Yeah,
for
Chanakya
sure.
Lokam. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Okay, it's the Spartans. Is I thought Chanakya Lokam's team. In fact, he was the captain of this team last year,
Yes, he
uh,
was.
and yeah, interesting.
Yeah, this season has been actually interesting because some lot of known names switching teams was kind of. We also talked about it in one of the shows, right? Like a lot of switches this year. I thought compared
No,
to
so,
previous years.
switches for a, a, a a normal player or is some star switching here and there is something it happens in DCL. But you own this team. Spartans is owned by him, right? So
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
he's the star in that team. Okay, he's the face of that team,
Yep, yep.
and it surprised me when know.
No, funny thing is, like, I did not realize I was keeping when I saw that bat of his, right? He's got his trademark. I think it's a 7 brand. So I saw that bat and have been on the wrong side of that bat quite a few times. So I'm like, isn't this Chanakya? And then eventually I had to come back and look at the scorecard to make sure that it was Chanakya indeed. So surprised for sure.
Okay, sorry
Okay.
to interrupt
Yeah.
you, MT.
No worries. So
Mhm.
moving on to next game. Thanks to some rained out games, we have few games to cover. So, uh, moving on to the next game, GLCC versus Dark Horses. Again, like Dark Horses. Again, really. Again, it's difficult for the team. They come in every season. Like we talk about this every in every episode, right? They're trying their best to put in some performances and give some tough fights, but unfortunately, it's not happening. Same thing here again in this game. GLCC, I think, had a walk in the park, if I can call that. GLCC batting first in this game put up a big score, 121. The interesting thing I thought was Akash did not bat in this game, but still they were able to pull up that big score. Again, thanks to Abhishek Penmetsa hitting form in this game, opening the innings where he is really good. I thought in the previous games he was batting in the middle, which I was surprised. But again, coming back to his usual spot and putting up that performance, 47 runs from 59 balls, includes three fours. Unfortunate that he missed out on his well-deserved half century. I thought well supported by Ajit, the usual suspect there, 21 runs, and then some good single-digit contributions though, but helping the scoreboard ticking again. Extras 19, which I thought a little higher from Dark Horses. But again, they're a new team, so we can kind of expect those numbers in the extras column with their inexperienced bowling lineup. I think. Uh, Again, 121, all thanks to Abhishek and Ajit Jaisinghe there. They had a good outing, the batting department for GLCC. In the bowling for Dark Horses, they used eight bowlers there, but there's just two bowlers, Srinivas and Rahul, who are among the wickets, 4 wickets each. Uh, I thought, except for the those two bowlers, all the remaining ones were just used for bits and pieces. Abhijit bowled 5 overs, but did not pick any wickets. I don't see any usual names there in the bowling department, except for Rahul and Pankaj. So again, could be new lineup there and some new additions to the team. So uh, comparatively a new team, so learning on the go probably. Then going into bat, GLCC obviously with that 121 would definitely be favorites going into the second half. All they needed was Pankaj Watt's a wicket, and I think they got that pretty quickly. The first wicket to fall in the fourth over, and after that, I think it was more or less a formality with the other players. Again, it's unfortunate to say that, but we need to see some fighting from Dark Horses, fighting spirit from Dark Horses in the next games. If not, it will be kind of a one-sided affair going forward. I hope Pankaj Vatt hits form, and that will motivate the team and get some good performances out of the other players. In the bowling department, now Preet picked up 4 wickets, then Samish picking 2 wickets, Prabhu, Nikunj, and Ankit all picking up 1 wicket each. So it's an overall team effort in the bowling department there. Overall, a comfortable win, 5 points in the bag. And again, except for the glitch with Detroit Bulls, I think GLCC is also looking very good and hitting form and striding towards that playoff spot.
Okay, and with that, we have completed our pool C. Let's jump to pool A. This should be Vijay's one, but Dinesh is taking.
Yeah.
He'll
Yeah.
walk us through these games today.
Yeah.
Thank you,
So,
Dinesh.
yeah, no problem. So I'm thinking 3 games, but the second game, I have a feeling it was covered in the past or not. But anyways, I'll go through what I have. So the first one, Hawks versus MI Rangers. Hawks batting first. Uh, I mean, the only thing is like the opening partnership lasted 4 overs is the only thing for 8 runs. But other than that, Vikram was the sole contributor in the top order with 33 out of 62. Good, solid bat there. Supported with Yashwant, 17 from 28, and Vijay Kumar, 10 out of 8, along with 17 extras from MI Rangers. They got to 97. So this could have been crucial, those extras, considering what happened at the end. So 97 is what they were able to score for the loss of 8 wickets in 25 overs. So as many as 8 bowlers were used from MA Rangers. Not sure why. Having played against them, I thought they were far better unit to go with the 5-6 bowlers. Not sure what's going on there. So a couple of wickets for Naga and Harsha, both bowled well. Considering the scorecard, they bowled well, along with the wicket each for Praveen Kumar and Anush. So 98 was the target. Tricky one, sort of an in between one, not too high nor too low for sure. So stiff target to start off. Um, they had a pretty good opening partnership of 18, which lasted about 7 overs there. Then after that, at around 26, there were quite a few wickets there. Jitender, Anil, VeeJay, and uh, Pravink, all of them going in pretty quick succession there. So great contributions from I think Praveen and Naresh. They're breaking the backbone of it, and especially Yashwant as well. So they did not recover from those quick flurry of wickets. Siddhartha with 17 out of 34 and Anush 13 from 11 tried to redirect the innings along with 13 extras, but was not enough. They could play only 22.2 overs. Good bowling contributions from Naresh, Yashwant, Harsha, Vinay Kumar, all of them picking 2 wickets each, with the wonderful economy from Vinay Kumar there, 2 wickets for 2 runs in 3 overs. So good, strong win for Hawks. I think they've had an up and down season, but this one should reinforce what they're capable of. Congrats to Hawks.
This is the first game they won for this
Yeah.
series. Yeah, they
Okay.
played three, they lost two, and they won
Won the
this
first
one.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
See,
yeah.
if
Go ahead.
if playoffs end today,
Uh-huh.
okay, Hawks, not just Hawks, KRCC is also out from the race.
That's pool A,
Uh,
the pool of
yeah,
death.
it looks interesting, but anyhow, so KRCC played only two games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah.
looks good. Yeah, sorry, next game.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, the next one, Canton Hurricanes versus Phantoms. Somehow from the beginning, I have a feeling that we went through this game the previous weeks. Did we? I don't know. I don't know why I'm having this feeling, but anyways, I'll go through it again. Even if we did, it's okay.
Because Phantom's captain, you like Phantom's captain, so
So I
every
keep
time
following.
yeah, every time you talk about him, probably it's like uh, it's talking about him all the time, right? So
Right. I don't
obviously
know
you might have felt in the same way.
yeah, who likes him or not, I think DCL Radio definitely with what he did last year in supporting all the so-called the lower ranked teams. I think Rajesh made a name for himself. Obviously, the first ever DCL I played alongside Rajesh for Safari. So yeah, there's always a good bond with Rajesh. Yeah. Anyways, Canton Hurricanes batted first. Other than Mohammed with 19 out of 23, the top order didn't have much contributions there, but decent enough to come up to Adarsh Nair and Sadat. Adarsh with 20 out of 23 has been batting well. Their captain, Sadat, 38 from 34, along with 15 extras, propelled the score to 120 for the loss of 7 wickets. A good, strong score. Good contributions from the ball in the bowling department from Ranjit, Sai Teja, and Krishna, each of them picking 2 wickets each. The best economy was for Krishna with 3.5. So 121 needed to be achieved. They did not start well at all. The Phantoms losing Zafar in the very first over. After that, nothing much to write about. Quite a few wickets falling at 4, 7, 10. Then a decent now stand to get it up to 16 and 28. Then after that, there was a big collapse at 38. Pretty disappointing performance with the bat. Considering the other games, Phantoms have batted decently okay, but this is those one-off games, I believe. Hopefully, it's a shot in the back for these guys, and they bat better. Jitesh was the best contribution with 9, along with the second best contribution from extras of 8. So from a bowling front, I think they ended up using quite a few bowlers, considering what was happening with the flurry of wickets going around. Anant, the chief destructor, with 3 wickets for 5 runs. Wonderful bowling from him. Amit and Sadat, 2 wickets each. Anil, Javed Bhai, and Mohammad Sahil, all of them picking a wicket each. Good strong win for Canton Hurricanes, winning by 82 runs and going pretty strong in Pool A. So the last game to be analyzed for this show is Thunderbolts versus Royal Honkars. obviously I played this game, so have first-hand information on what was going on. So we did not bat that great. Quite a few wickets. The opening partnership didn't go too well. Then there was a good build-up recovery from Riaz and Prabhat, about 20 runs partnership between them. Then again, they both fell. Then Deepak and Ashwin fell as well. So at one stage with 33, we were 6 down for 33. There was a uh, big silence because of what had happened in the previous games. I mean, especially the Red Devil game was showing up. It was giving us some nightmares during this collapse. Then eventually, I'm thinking the first 100 run partnership in DCL this year between Mithilesh and Gurdeep. I just
Could
wanted to
be.
check.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
could
think
be.
I checked quite a few of the games with more than 100 run, obviously, to make sure that there were no 100 run partnership. So the
See,
first one,
at least
uh,
late in that game,
yeah, yeah.
100
So
partnership is
yeah,
Yeah.
112 runs partnership. So we were all. I mean, what happened is like I think putting the intent back, right? Attack is the best form of defense, is what I thought. Is like after the break, the new ball was taken. Gurdeep and Mithilesh, both pretty capable bats. They ended up taking the power play, and those 3 overs literally shifted the momentum back towards us. And wonderful contribution, as I said, Prabhat with 14 was a good contribution in the middle. Then Mithilesh 62 out of 53, and Gurdeep 46 out of 42. They're just going really well, and the big issue for Royal Honkars was the fifth bowler. If you look at the bowling scorecard, it clearly shows, it's pretty evident that their fifth bowler, like combined four of them going at more than 7 runs and over. So that was the big concern, and these guys feasted on that. Good performance from Krishna around the wicket, off spinners, quicker ones, good mix. He was a good bowler. I mean, I was really impressed with how he bowled, and Shrikant as well. Needs a little bit more control, but he picked up 2 wickets. Danraj and Satish, both of them bowled really well. Their opening partnership, with Danraj picking up 3 wickets. Thunderbolts 147 in 25 overs. Great contributions again. Probably the first 100 run partnership of the season. Then going in, with the thought process was it should be pretty easy from a bowling front, but Swaroop and what's his name, Karan, had different ideas there. It's like they batted out our premier top 3 bowlers, and they survived 6 overs, 5.1 overs. That was like a big thing. Is when literally the conversation was when Vinod came in, that pace is not working and we need to take some pace off, is what the discussion was. And the rest is history, where Vinod ended up the first breakthrough was given by Gurdeep in the sixth over. Then after that, at the score of 35 was the hat trick, and Vinod picking up 6 wickets there. So a couple of catches to Mithilesh and one bowled. So wonderful performance there. I mean, a lot of credit, because the so-called strike bowlers did not go well. So for him to have come and broken the middle order there and picked up a hat trick was good. And we had some discussion about what was the best performance from that week. But well bowled Vinod with 11 extras there, and a decent enough contribution from Bipin, considering what was happening, and VeeJay as well, 6 runs. There's like where Royal Honkers folded for 56. A good, comfortable win at the end, with the big scare in the batting department for Thunderbolts. Won by 91 runs and bonus points.
okay. See, we have 10 minutes. Quickly, before going to predictions, I want to go back to T90 and ask uh, a, a different question. Imti, looking at those teams, which one is your favorite team?
I actually wanted to ask you that question earlier
See,
because
see, basically, this is what happens. If you look at Karnataka Royal Challenges, Hemant Kumar is there, and then Samish is playing there. Um, and if you look at Tamil Nadu Super Kings, Abhishek and Navpreet is playing there. These are all, I'm talking about GLCC guys. Gujarat Alliance, Akash Patel is playing there. So After see, cricket is a funny game. Of course, any team game is a funny game. When I looked at all these teams, I want either Konaseema Kings to win or Andhra Titans to win.
Come on. Okay, which one is
Andhra
Andhra? Which?
Titans also is pretty loaded, right? That's
Yeah,
Andhra
what
that,
I
Titans is
thought.
loaded. Yeah,
yeah,
Andhra,
that's
Yeah.
Red
Andhra.
Devils.
So
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's Red Devils. Yeah.
yeah.
So which one is Andhra?
then
Which one is
Konaseema Kings.
Telangana?
Like I thought you were. I
Andhra,
think
Konaseema, both are Andhra.
Andhra. What is this?
Both are
Where is
Andhra.
Telangana?
Okay,
Hyderabad
Hyderabad,
Hawks is the Telangana
Telangana.
representation,
Ah, okay,
probably.
okay, 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 okay,
Mm.
okay. Got it, got it. Okay.
Okay, so now uh, I'll ask this one. Imti, your favorite team?
Fa- Favorite team.
Don't
Again,
tell me
I'll have.
Hyderabad Hawks. Mm.
Oh, well, again, just if you have to choose from a regional perspective, obviously I'll try to back Hyderabad Hawks probably. But I just brushed through the team list. But on first glimpse, I thought Andhra Titans looked pretty loaded, and then even which one was that? The other team, I think.
Punjab Knight Riders, Yogesh Mittal's team.
Yeah, RKCC. Yeah.
Punjab Knight Riders and also Mumbai Indians also. I thought I saw some good names in there
Yeah,
in
Mumbai
Bharati's
Indians.
team.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
What about
and
Gujarat
Gujarat Lions
Lions?
obviously
Yeah.
they have a good camaraderie. They are playing with their regular team with some few additions. So I think Gujarat Lions will have an added advantage because they are the same bunch of people playing together in different tournaments. So yeah, but if I have to pick one, again just based on the team rosters, I think I'll back Andhra Titans probably.
You're okay. Andhra Titans. Hey,
Just based on the roster. Again, this is
based
nothing.
on the roster, Andhra Titans.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I'm happy then.
Come on, Hyderabad
Uh,
Hawks.
just
Probably I
uh,
missed some names in the other teams, but then maybe ask me this question in the next episode. Probably I'll change it
okay.
after looking at the detailed rosters.
Paji is asking me. I mean, Navprit Paji is asking me, "What's your favorite?" Paji, I love you a lot, but I like Andhra Titans or Konaseema Kings.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay, now looking at Punjab Kings also, I see very big names in there. Like
Yeah,
okay, so
yeah.
Tamim is there, Raza Ali, Sahesh, Mufassir,
Yeah.
Rehan, Jasneet, Hemant.
It's pretty much
Oh wow,
RKCC. Say, yeah, that's
yeah,
RKCC
yeah,
there. What's the
RKCC. Okay.
what's the price money? Oh God, I don't know. Yeah.
Wow,
So
Yogesh also has put up a good team then. Okay.
Oh, okay. I heard Manpreet is also playing for Tamil Nadu Super Kings, if my guess.
yeah, might be. I
Might
don't
be.
know.
Okay. He's
Maybe.
another dangerous hitter.
Yeah.
And very,
Manpreet.
very good bowler too.
Manpreet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Give us your thoughts for Tamil Nadu Super Kings. You too. I can't obviously.
Tamil
So
Nadu
I don't
Super
see the name Manpreet in the roster yet, but
Yeah.
again, could be an addition.
Eventually.
That's
Yep.
inside information.
On the cards from Navpreet. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The big thing was
But again,
I'm.
like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I saw Navpreet. I'm like, I got a shock. Is like, what Navpreet? Come on, well done, Vinod or VeeJay. I don't know who did. I'm pretty much sure it should be Vinod.
You should ask that question to Vinod. Who's referred you now,
Yeah,
Paji?
and good. You have Gurdeep there. It's like Gurdeep and Navpreet. I'm like, if that was the path they were going, then having played for PCC in the past and a good camaraderie I have with them, I'm like, oh my god, I know even
Actually,
far better people from that too. So, yeah, more better folks. But we'll see. Yeah.
yeah. So, which is your favorite team? I mean, because you are part of Tamil Nadu Super Kings, eliminate that one,
Obviously, it will
and
be Tamil
yeah,
Nadu.
so
Yeah,
that's
it's
why
yeah.
take
Yeah,
that one out, remaining all. Who is
yeah,
it?
remain. Remaining all, I'm hoping for a good show from Chennai Rockers, obviously, for obvious reasons, right? then, then again, Andhra Titans, because of always that Safaris tie-up for me is like always have that thing for Venkat, right? And obviously, my buddy Swarna Rao was there too. So I have a feeling that Andhra Titans have a good upper hand in Group B. So we'll see.
Interesting observation. Okay. Punjab Knight Riders is looking good, and
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, but with Punjab Knight Riders again, like weekday, I think they won't have any problems with player availabilities, right? So it
yes,
should be
yes,
pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Weekdays everybody's available is what I'm
yep.
guessing, and if
Shit,
all their
why?
players and uh, see see end of the day, whoever has best bowling attack, they are going to win. As
Yeah.
simple as
Oh,
okay.
absolutely.
Okay. The unfortunate thing is boundaries are
My
shorter.
my feeling for Yeah, my feeling for this is I think you need to have a good batting unit here because no matter how good a bowling unit is, I think they will go for
They'll
runs with the shortened boundaries and
short.
with those
Yeah,
big
I agree.
hitters.
True. I
Yeah.
mean,
So so you
look at the
definitely
finals.
should have a
Yeah,
yeah.
no, because a lot of people were like, "Oh, a lot of credit to whoever for CSK and all of that." I'm like, when the game is reduced to 15, right? So the number of wickets too, it's like 5 overs less. You can keep going at and even go after whoever it is at that
Mhm,
point. It's like be it a
mhm.
Rashid Khan or whoever, as you said. Probably the best bowling attack might not matter. It is consistent hitting at that point.
Hitting. Yep.
Yeah. So
Okay. Satya Gavaji. Yeah, you're right, Gavaji.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's just Andhra feeling. Not. I'm not
Oh,
looking at the.
Gabaji, I did mention Mumbai Indians too. So
yeah. He did. He did. I'll back him. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
And so with
all
that, let's.
and for the record, I am not from Andhra, so
right.
there's no regional feeling there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
You should
So
come in for the last 10 minutes. Gabaji, come on.
see, see, so basically, most of my friends are from Tamil Nadu, more than
Yeah.
Andhrites,
Mhm.
because I did my education there. So most of my close friends are, all my close friends are Tamilians only. Okay.
Yeah.
So, uh,
Now, funny
uh,
is like for people who don't know, the most spoken language in Tamil Nadu is Telugu. I'm kidding.
Telugu, yeah.
Second most, let it put it that way, right?
Uh,
Okay.
but all said and done, I think this is a very interesting mix of teams.
Yeah,
To be
yeah,
honest,
yeah.
like
teams,
the
yes.
rosters
Yeah,
in
it
each
is.
teams is a very good
Yeah.
diverse combinations is what I'm thinking, and really looking forward to these games. Actually, to be
I
honest.
see. Yeah, I'm also excited to see these games, and see, it's going to be more exciting next year. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah, after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So teams
See
will
the
come more loaded next year.
Yeah. See, the big thing here, right? So T90 versus DCL, what's the major difference I'm seeing is like with how the teams have built up, at least with how our team was built up and all of that, is like they definitely, people have gone. Obviously, there's a lot of star power available for all the teams, right? So they didn't go and pick load one team, right? So they picked that chemistry and who gets along with who is how I'm seeing it, right? So i I mean, leaving all of the divide and all of that is like there's good chemistry which is built up between the teams, at least on paper, with what I'm seeing, right? So
De-
why a
Definitely.
certain team did not pick, yeah. So that's why I feel that's the major difference, and we'll see. And again, for us is like the weekday availability is like how many people are available on Tuesdays and Wednesdays is the big
So
question.
obviously, star power is the key here, having some good hitters in your lineup. But then the second biggest factor, I think, would be the quicker the team gels, that
Yeah,
would be the team that goes longer in this tournament. So
Perfect.
absolutely.
There you
Mm,
go. Yeah, that is the.
exactly.
And anyways, Gabaji is saying all games going to be exciting. Close games,
Mouth watering.
tough to call.
Mouth
I
Mouth to
should
watering.
what?
I should probably trademark that one now.
Yeah, you should. You should.
Copyright, yeah.
Hey,
So now it is
yeah,
a
yeah,
mouth watering league.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Premier League. Okay.
No, for
Okay.
all trademark, let me know. I'm a patent guy, so I can help you with a good attorney for trademark. Let me know. Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I killed all 10 minutes here. Okay,
That's
let's
fine.
That's fine.
quickly
Yeah.
let's quickly call predictions. The first game of the night is MI Rangers versus KRCC. I think KRCC is going to win this one easily. Is what I'm guessing. Any objections there?
No.
Yeah, no objections there. MI Rangers looking a little off color this season, obviously because of their some players moving out. So yeah, KRCC.
KRCC. Then the next one is FCC versus Dynamites. This is a tough one to call. Imti.
Well, my mind says FCC, but I'm not sure this one is a very close one to call. I'll probably go with FCC.
FCC. Dinesh.
I'm going with Dynamites for the pure reason that FCC might have availability issues with the other leagues showing up as well. So going with Dynamites.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good
Then
point you bring actually. So
Yeah.
yep.
okay. The next one is Motor City versus Gladiators. Imti.
It has to be Gladiators. There's
Gladiators.
no.
Yeah.
Yep.
So no point in discussing about
Yeah, Glats. Glats.
2-0 Glads. Red Devils versus Hawks. And if Hawks win here, they are sending a message to the league. That's what I can say. Red Devils versus Hawks. Red Devils 2-0. Any exception? Any
Mm,
objections?
No.
I really hope Hawks put up a good show here, not making it an easy one for Red Devils. Red Devils, obviously, with the roster strength, they are looking favorites here. But Hawks, with their performance last year, I think if they can emulate at least half of what they did last year, they should give a good fight to Red Devils.
All these Red Devils, they play in this league also, right? Leatherball League.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
But the only thing is like I think the Red Devils and pretty much the other DCL teams is like how many of them play F40 versus DCL, right? So there is a big preference for DCL over
DCL,
F40.
yeah, I think
Credit
so.
to DCL for sure, and we'll see. And Red Devils, I mean, inside information, having played with them and watched these games, is they might be top heavy. FYI, Gagan Singh and
Okay.
Swarna Rahul. So if Hawks can, weave their magic with their bowling, then it's game on. So we'll see.
Okay. Pokeris versus FCC Agni. I think Pokeris all the way. Any objections there?
No.
No,
Okay. The
Poker.
next one is local boys versus Cover Drive Cricket Club. Okay. Local boys all the way.
Yep,
I'm seeing.
definitely giving it to
Okay.
local boys after their last game performance.
Last
Yes.
game, yes. Yeah.
Yes.
If anything reverses there, that's a surprise to us. Okay.
No, I
Oh
really
yeah,
For
have
sure.
sure.
good hopes for local boys this year. I think they will be a good contention for the playoffs.
I think they should stick
But
to their core. Yeah.
unfortunate that they are in Pool B, which is kind of a tough pool.
Tough one.
From my perspective, but I think that if they can repeat the performances in a couple of games going forward, then they'll be strong contender.
No, see, all they have to win is beat all the weak teams in the pool,
Mhm.
and already they have beaten strikers. That
Strikers.
guarantees them a playoff spot. At
Yeah,
least
yeah,
that's how
yeah.
I see it. Okay.
Yeah, I think the big thing for local boys with what I've seen from last year to this year is like they have a core, so they have to just leave the sentiments out and stick to the core and go with it, and probably then think about giving chances and all of that. So if they stick to the core, they will definitely go all the way, is what I'm thinking. So we'll see.
So see, the biggest issue with any team is um, what do you call this one?
Rotation.
People, yeah,
Yeah.
people. If there is a star and he wants his friends or somebody with lower level of talent wanted to be in the team, wanted to be in the team. Okay, uh, it's like
Yeah.
emotion together. What happens is it spoils everything
Yeah.
in any team game. Okay, so when you fail, uh, at least any of these guys, suppose if two guys are playing
Hmm.
just for the reason of bonding, if they are close friends, so they have to play together, and if one guy is not playing, the other guys automatically drops out of the team, then it's failure will have big impact,
True. True. True.
whereas win will not have any change. Okay,
Agreed.
it destroys even more.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Probably.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I made any sense there, but
No,
that's
you
how I
did.
feel.
I mean, you did because
No, you have a point. You have a point there.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, you have a point, and DCL especially is like there's no space for sentiments in DCL.
Okay. The next one is Spartans versus Detroit Bulls. I think Detroit Bulls should take this one very easily. Any objections there?
No objections. No.
Okay. And then the next one is going to be the showcase game of the weekend. That's what committee declared this one as SLCC Legends versus Gujarat Lions. Imti.
This one is a tough one again. If FCC Dynamites in Pool C is the game that to watch out for, I think Pool B, this is one game to watch out for. SLCC Legends, Gujarat Lions, both doing good. Gujarat Lions again haven't tasted loss yet, so momentum on their side. But I think SLCC Legends coming back with full strength this week, so I'll probably go with Legends on this one.
Legends. Okay. Dinesh.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Legends bowling versus Lions batting, right? So again, availability of Legends, I don't know. That's the big question for me. I am going with Legends as well.
Yeah. See, Sundays are more
So this is a
dangerous.
Sunday game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sundays are more dangerous because a lot of
yeah,
people, you know, they may not play
yeah, for sure.
40 over game, but
T20 is there. Yeah,
T20
T20.
T20 people may go there. Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be a
So
big challenge there. So, see, that being said, I should take it back and give it to Gujarat Lions then because it's a Sunday game.
okay, it's a 1-1 tie or
Yeah,
So
1-1 tie.
Gujarat Lions doesn't have any T20
I
dependency.
I
it
think so.
is every team has
Uh, I
yeah.
think so, but
Okay.
I'm not. I have to check back and see what's going on. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
the next one.
I'll be interested in this scorecard next week. So
Yeah,
hopefully
yeah,
it will be
yeah.
a good cracker of a game.
Yeah, so this gives us some this whoever wins the roster tells us how tight the teams especially how tight the teams are going to be during Sunday games, especially with the Sunday games
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
because
yeah,
of the clashes.
yeah.
Because see, I've
I think
got
this
at
is the
least 10.
first time that we have so many Sunday games on a single
Yeah,
week.
because see, June 3rd, and there is one more week. I think next week.
Yeah, next week.
In the next week, we could not find grounds anywhere on Saturday because some league is going on. Some little league or something like that is starting or something like that is going on. And there's one more week. I think June 21st or something like that.
Oh boy.
Okay, we we had to wait a lot to get those grounds.
Mm,
We have to see. June are always tough, but June has become very tough this year.
yeah,
Okay. The next one is Phantoms versus Indus Thunders. I'm thinking Indus Thunders all
yeah.
the way. Uh,
Yes.
I hope our friend won't say anything bad. Don't
Rajesh.
feel bad.
Rajesh.
Okay, Rajesh, sorry. The next one is SLCC Guardians versus Detroit Titans. Titans should win this one easily unless you guys say otherwise. Imti,
No, I think it will be Titans.
Titans.
Hopefully they get their batting sorted out in this game and get some momentum going forward. Yep,
Dinesh.
Titans.
Yeah, same Titans. As Imti said, same thoughts.
Okay, Stars versus Strikers. Strikers, after losing to local boys, probably they'll come, uh, you know, with a caution in mind, especially playing against Stars is going to be a very tough challenge for them. I'll skip Imti unless he wants to say something.
Just a comment. I think as much as I like local boys winning against Strikers last week, I think Strikers will come much motivated for this game. So which is
Oh, for sure, yeah,
yeah. So
he'll come
that will definitely
motivated.
make the things interesting, is what I'm thinking.
And again, it all depends on availability, right, for the Stars as well as for Strikers. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to make any comment there, but just I'm letting you know. Okay.
I'm not even saying anything. So go ahead, Dinesh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dinesh.
so yeah, for me, I'm thinking it's absolutely how well the strikers batting can fare against the Stars bowling. So I'm going with Stars. Just that Stars bowling is the biggest standout factor. So we'll see. Stars for me.
Okay, the next one is Marvels versus Dhairya. It's going to
Sunday.
be an interesting game. Okay, actually, I should call this one as showcase game of the weekend. Imti,
Just trying to read their standings this season. So Marvels versus Dhairya. So unfortunately, Marvels is sitting at the bottom of the table without a win. Dhairya has a win. Probably Dhairya then, in that case, just based on the stats.
and experience maybe. Okay, Dinesh.
I'm going with Marvels for this one.
Okay, cool. Marvel's captain is also struggling to make a team for
Yeah, unfortunately. I
Sunday,
mean,
unfortunately.
yeah,
Yeah,
same.
but
Sunday
he's
afternoon.
determined. He's determined to make a team for sure. Okay, the next one is Rising Stars versus Canton Hurricanes. It's going to be interesting game. Imti, your thoughts?
I will pick Canton Hurricanes, assuming they will have their full strength team.
Yeah.
If not, then I think Rising Stars will definitely give a good fight here with their roster. But I'll back Canton Hurricanes to win this one.
Canton Hurricanes. Dinesh.
Yeah, all Canton affair, right? This one.
Yeah, all Canton affair. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Same thing, Canton Hurricanes. For sure, there might be another league as well. So there's a good chance that there might be 3 games for Canton Hurricanes that Sunday. So based on availability, but just on paper and on form, Canton Hurricanes for me.
Okay, before I go to next game,
Mm.
uh, we have a message from Rajesh.
Oh,
He's throwing warning to both of you, and
yo
he
boy.
he said,
Oh,
okay,
for
he's going to
Phantoms
give a tough fight.
versus
Beer
Sunrise.
on beer on me, no worries.
Unless there is
Okay.
something that we don't know about Indus Thunders, I think it will be a
Oh, probably,
big,
yeah.
big
Sunday
ask.
game.
So
I don't know if
Yeah,
is
Sunday
it
game.
Sunday
So
game.
Sunday game.
Okay. Yeah, he might
Okay.
have a point. Okay, good luck.
Rising Stars versus Canton Hurricanes is done. The next one is Troy Hawks versus Thunderbolts. It is going to be another interesting game. Imti.
Uh, again, a tough one. Thunderbolts obviously booming with super confidence. Troy Hawks on and off so far. Just momentum. Maybe I'll go with Thunderbolts on this one.
Okay,
I don't
let's
know.
see.
Just a gut 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 pick, I
Okay,
would say.
okay, I'll skip Dinesh here. And the last game of the night is Stingers versus United Raptors, and United Raptors all the way. Any objections there?
Nope. Again, a Sunday game. Might be United Raptors depleted, but still Stingers. It will be a tough ask, I think.
Yeah,
United
that's what I'm
Raptors.
thinking. Yeah. Okay. After that, we have games of all T90, which we will talk
There are only four
sometime in
games. You
next
want
week.
to you want to predict T90 4 games?
Not
I'll go.
now.
I'll go. Tamil Nadu
Uh,
Super Kings versus Konasima Kings.
Tamil
Come on,
Nadu Super Kings versus my boys. So it's always going to be my boys for me.
come on, Imti,
Konesima Kings.
Imti.
Uh, I think I'll go with Tamil Nadu Super Kings here.
Yeah, 1-1
Let's
tie.
see.
Okay.
Okay.
Mumbai Indians versus Chennai Rockers.
Nah, this is a tough one.
Uh,
I
Okay.
think I'll go with Mumbai Indians here
Okay. For
in
a
this
change, I'll go
game.
with Chennai Rockers because
You
and
better.
I'm
You
from
studied there, and what
my
are
s-
you voting for
my
Mumbai?
my second language is Tamil. So
Okay, 1-1 tie. I leave it at that. I'm not predicting. I'm the host for this one. Kerala
okay.
Blasters versus Punjab Knight Riders.
Kerala Blasters versus Punjab Knight Riders. I think Punjab Knight Riders.
In,
Yeah, Punjab
Imti.
Knight Riders for me too. Yeah.
Okay. Unless Kerala Blasters, you know, they blast out Knight
yeah,
Riders and give a message to us.
So all these are at DSP, right?
Oh,
Even
yeah,
for
every
yeah.
game is at DSP.
DSP. Yeah, day night, all pretty much. Yeah, lights under the lights, pretty much. Yeah. For the
Imti,
last, yeah,
If you are free and not
playing playing for
play,
anyone.
playing for anyone, please come and do umpiring.
I was thinking something else. Okay.
Damn. How mean. How mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Last game is Gujarat Lions versus Andhra Titans.
Again, my voice on the Titans.
Imti, come on. Come on.
Yeah, sorry, Maulik, but I'll go with Andhra Raiders just
Oh,
with
damn.
that they have. Yeah, Andhra. It will be Andhra Raiders for
That's
sure.
Good stuff.
language preference.
No, no, nothing of that sort. This is purely based on the roster.
No, I'm
Really.
just joking.
No, all I know from watching movies is like Champistana. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Okay, good stuff.
I,
Yeah, we are
yeah.
done. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, guys. With that, we'll conclude. Imti, again, the
Quick.
offer is open. We
Sure,
want
sure.
some
I'll
strong umpires. Okay. If you are open, and
sure.
it's
I'll let you know. This is Tuesday and Wednesday,
Tuesday,
right? Okay.
Tuesday and
Okay.
Wednesday.
Okay.
And these are paid
I'll let you
umpires,
know. I'll
not free umpiring. I'm asking. Okay,
Yeah,
paid.
yeah. If
sure.
you're open,
Yeah,
come
if
play
if
for.
if you don't have anybody finalized, yeah, let me know by
No,
Sunday,
no,
I
no.
guess.
See, these are my thoughts. We
Okay.
need strong umpires. Okay,
Mhm.
not anybody and everybody. Okay, so if somebody is, who can stay strong there, if they can come, that will beautify this league a lot. That's these are my thoughts.
Yeah, as much as I would like to participate, the main reason I was not even registered for any of the teams was already Wednesdays is gone for practice. Thursdays we're doing the radio show, so it's
Right,
difficult
right.
to yeah. So no, again, I'll definitely let you know by Sunday probably. So
Okay, yeah,
Good stuff.
then
yeah,
a quick word for all the teams that are playing. The temperatures are soaring high, so just be careful and please take care and hydrate yourself during the games. So all the best
yeah.
to all the
That's
teams.
yeah, that's very very important. Okay, please be dehydrated and take breaks, as many breaks as possible. I don't mind taking breaks. Okay, with that, we have concluded tonight's show. Good night. Thank you, MT. Thank you, Dinesh. Thanks, all listeners.
Thank
Okay,
you
man.
all. Good night.
Right.